Hi, I'm Jamie Alexander. I'm one of the co-founders and co-executive directors of Learning Equality. Learning Equality is an organization dedicated to supporting equitable education all around the world, making sure that every learner has the opportunity to achieve their dreams, to flourish, and to support their communities and become the people that they want to be. So we build technology, we support organizations and individuals to build capacity around student-centered learning. We apply innovative techniques, leveraging cutting-edge technology to solve problems in some of the lowest resource environments on Earth that have limited access to connectivity, even power, other infrastructure, to make sure that they can fully participate, contribute to, and benefit from all of these great new innovations. We started this journey over 12 years ago now when I was doing my PhD in cognitive science. So I had an opportunity, spent a summer at Khan Academy, saw this huge flourishing of open online education, the potential for everyone everywhere to be able to access quality education. But at the same time, then realizing that only a third of the world had access to the internet. And so we're creating this technology to level the playing field, but realizing we might actually be leaving out those who need new opportunities the most. So that's where this idea of creating open technologies that could bring content and educational support tools to communities around the world with no internet access came to life. So we created this offline version of Khan Academy called KA Lite, launched it online as an open source project, and it just exploded around the world. Within a few months, we saw folks from refugee camps to prisons to community centers to libraries to schools all starting to use this. But we knew from the beginning that it was never just about taking something like Khan Academy, this Western base of content, and distributing it around the world. What we really wanted to foster was this inclusive, participatory, creative endeavor where everybody is contributing their knowledge, sharing, being both consumers and creators, and being able to align and adapt that content to their specific needs. So Kolibri came out of that vision. It's been so exciting seeing the team flourish from this group of students in a grad student office here in San Diego to this amazing global team with diverse expertise and lived experience, with team members in Uganda, India, Ecuador, all around the US and Europe, all bringing their experience and deep passion for supporting equitable education to accomplish Learning Equality's vision.
Hi, I'm Navya. I'm one of the co-executive directors at Learning Equality. I joined Learning Equality a little bit more than 8 years ago.
Hi, my name is Lauren Lichtman. I am one of Learning Equality's co-executive directors. And just like Navya, I joined the team a little over 8 years ago. So excited that Learning Equality is turning 12. Happy birthday. And I know while Navya and I have only been here for 8 of those 12 years, Navya, there's just so much that I think it still excites us about this organization. We're so excited for the next 12.
Yes. And I always go back to our origin story and the bold decision made back in 2013, where everyone expected universal internet access to close educational gaps, but we chose instead to focus on those who remain disconnected. And that focus of really thinking and responding and addressing the needs in the context that we work in is what makes us who we are. And even now, more than a decade later, a third of the world's population is still offline, and our work is still more vital than ever.
Yeah, and I think some would say that we bet really big, right, on internet as being the main challenge when we started more than 12 years ago. But I think for us, the reason that this work is still relevant is because we care so deeply about student-centered learning and how we can really use technology as a strong enabler to make that happen.
We've grown so much over the past 12 years, reaching over 10 million learners across 220 countries and territories is a huge accomplishment. So there are 3 ways that we've seen really meaningful impact that we've learned across in these community outreach efforts, which really showcase the different ways in which our work supports teaching and learning, but also how we empower communities to drive change in education systems around the world. So the first is organic adoption, the way through our open do-it-yourself model, we support organizations to adopt and implement Kolibri on their own completely independently without Learning Equality support. And the second is collaborative partnerships. And we, engage with partners, have feedback loops, and really think about how we can support them and enable ways in which we can collect that feedback to feed back into our product roadmap, and which has been a really great lever of change for us overall. And the third is our co-design of programs with partners as well. So here we have a more deeper impact approach where we have a high-touch model of thinking more carefully about all the different elements from program design to curriculum to training to supporting implementing organizations more deeply in the context that we work in.
Yeah, that's so great. So all three of those approaches, do-it-yourself adoption, how we work with partners, and programmatic co-design really help us to improve learning. And that's our unique approach. Like we're the organization behind other organizations to help make EdTech possible.